Welcome back, everybody. This is time another video for you, and you'll notice that I'm in portrait mode right now, mainly because I'm going to be showing you a video, and I'm going to be inset in the corner of the video. I'm just going to take you through a store I went to this Wednesday. It's called Trojan Electronics, and it's in Troy, New York. And one of the things when you're fixing arcade games and things like that is you'll find that it's very difficult to find parts locally. You have to order them online for the most part. At least that was my opinion until recently. I spent a little time on Google looking around, and not too far from where I work, I found this antique, this electronics store, and really it has a lot of antiques in it. This place has been around since I think he said 1955 or 1950, something like that, and it's been through 3 generations. And it's in like an industrial area in Troy, New York, right along the Hudson River, and right along the railroad track, where the railroad tracks used to go. Or I don't know if they, I think they still go through there. And so I went there on my lunch break, and I just recorded. I was in there just awestruck, so I took out my cell phone and I recorded some video in there. And one thing I got to note is that I kind of I'm a little fast with the video, so I'm going to narrate what's there. Feel free to watch it. Oh, I accidentally started it up. One of the things I got there, which is great, is this right here. I've been looking for one of these for a while. I was going to order it from Bob Roberts, but you know, and I'm going to order a bunch of stuff from Bob Roberts anyways. But it's nice to buy a few things locally. This is a crimper that will crimp Molex connectors, and if you saw when I was working on my Quicksilver pinball, I had to replace a bunch of Molex connectors on it, and I did all those by hand with a pair of needle nose pliers, which takes a long time to do, and it's hard to get it perfect. This here, I can put it right into the... Matter of fact, I'm going to do a video on how to do this, but I'm going to open this up just to show you. I'm not going to actually crimp anything. I'm just going to show you the part that's meant for crimping. Getting close here. So, these teeth right here, they have a little notch in the bottom there, and you literally put the Molex connectors in here, and it'll bend it around nicely and make a good crimp connection. So I'm excited to have these. These crimpers are great. Hold on a second. I'm going to show you something else I have too. Alright, sorry to keep you waiting. This is another crimper that I love right here. And this is a different kind of crimper. This is a ratcheting crimper. And this is for Molex connectors. These are those plastic connectors, which I will show you how this works. Matter of fact, I'll do a video. I'm going to show both of these crimpers. But what's really cool about this is you've got this crimper, and it's... I'm going to pull the light over here. So you see these dots right here. This is for the different type of connectors. You've got a red connector, you put it in the red crimper. You got a blue connector, you put it in the blue one. This each is a different gauge. Or a yellow, and you put it in the yellow one. So I'm going to show you with a red one here. So here's the crimper, and you can actually crimp it down a little bit, and you put your connector in there like this. And now it's locked in place. So it's a ratcheting one, so I don't have to do anything with this. And I don't know if you've seen some of my videos before. It's one of the most frustrating things is to crimp one of these quick connects. At least until I got this thing. I used to hand crimp them with a pair of pliers. You know, this doesn't have it, but there's other crimpers that like wire stripper crimpers, and they're garbage. This is great. I mean, this is for something completely different. Those wire stripper crimpers are just garbage. They don't do a very good job. And I would just use I'd usually use needle nose vice grips to do them. But this is excellent, and all you do is you put it in, and it'll just ratchet down. It'll give you a perfect crimp connection. Let's see, do I have a piece of wire here? I'm actually going to show you with a... Right back again. Okay, so here is a little Y adapter I made for connecting up some joysticks, and this was done. I crimped this one with Needle-Nose vice grips, and it's very frustrating to do it right. I'm going to yank one of these off. So I've got my wire here. Let's just straighten out a little bit here. And here is the piece that I put in. So I just stick the wire in like that. And takes some effort to do it. But here's the crimp that you get in the end. It's a beautiful crimp. See right there? So now, I mean, I can pull it out. No, I'm just stripping the wire off. I'm not actually perfect. And you see this one fell off in the process. I mean, the thing is strong. You can't pull these things off once these have been crimped. I mean, you could, I suppose. But yeah, it's a really bad crimp job there. So here, I'll take this and I'll slide it back on there. Put it in the blue one. And these are kind of crappy connectors in the first place. These are cheapos. There's a blue one. See the nice double crimp there? So I could pull that one up, but it was barely in there. So that's that. So let's get back to the video. I'm going to put the light down a little bit so it's not blaring in my face. So I'm going to start the video up now, and I'm going to turn the volume down so we don't hear it, because you're going to hear it from the video itself. And I'm just going to narrate what's going on. So I was in the store already. I've already walked around, and right now I'm just looking at capacitors, and there's a whole bunch of transistors there. And here's some PCBs right here, like for making your own PCBs. They're just like breadboards. Those are whoop, I lost it. Let's start over again. I shouldn't touch the mouse. Okay, so here we go. Starting over. So yes, there are capacitors, and I can't tell. Those are a bunch of transistors there. And there's some PCBs there with edge connectors on them. They're just completely unpopulated. There's some more. I think those are transistors. Hard to tell. I'm going so fast. A whole bunch of different wires that you can get there. Let's see. What else we got here? Oh, and the project boxes. Some really nice project boxes there. I'm definitely going to want to pick up some there over time. There's some more wire there. Lots of wire. Oh, resistors and some NTE resistors that I actually right there. These resistors. Those I got. I'll tell you later. And here are these caps. These are, I don't know if these are the right values, but these are those gigantic caps that like a lot of games power supplies need. A whole bunch of resistor networks there. Let's see, more of those caps. I was talking about those resistors on the back side there that were the ones I would needed for my Space Invader power supply. The one that are like really low resistance. We got all kinds of ICs here, and we'll get down and we'll see. Let's see, we're going to see some... really wish I went a little bit slower here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you can't read them. There's just too... The store was dark. You had the lights off. Oh, and there's some transistors there for like... I'm trying to think what... you know, for like power supply stuff. Now look here, we've got some EPROMs. I've never been in a store that actually sold EPROMs. That's fantastic. I've never seen one that does that. Okay, let's see, what else? What else we got here? More EPROMs. I mean, the supplies that just the stock they have is just phenomenal. It's just amazing. My only concern might be is that some of the caps might be a little old, because some of the stuff in here is definitely old stock. I can imagine that when you have a store like this, you don't get a lot of people coming in and buying some of these things. So some of the things are going to get older as time goes by. You know, and if there's anything you guys need, like if you're looking for some of those giant caps there, I can definitely, well, you can go to the website and you can check with them, see if they have any of them in stock, because I know those are really hard to find. There's some trimmer pots. Let's see what else I'm showing here. Now I think I'm talking to the guy. Okay, so there's some more pots there, trimmers. And those are switches, a whole bunch of switches. I'm sure you guys are getting pretty bored watching this, but there's some really cool stuff here coming up. Yep, lots of switches. I think I'm definitely talking to the guy at this point. Let's see. Oh, so yeah, so there's some parts here though that I actually had a hard time finding online, which is amazing that it was so close to my work. This was a little over 10 minutes from my office, so I went there during my lunch, and yeah, I wanted to stay there a lot longer, but I had to get back. Didn't want to take too much time away from work. Yeah, just a ton of switches there. Spent way too much time on the switches area because that's not really what I'm interested in. Those are a bunch of just like audio component adapters. No, those are more switches. Yeah, lots of switches. Okay. Oh, I think those are resistor networks. Hard to tell, I'm moving too fast. Just lots of, oh, these are caps. Lots of caps. Tools, great set of tools they had there. They had some really great tools. Like I said, I picked up this this great crimper. They have all the Klein, GC, Walden tools. That's all one company. Oh, here we go. We've got PC boards. You can, etch your own PC boards. Equipment to do that, plus the boards. Oh, here's some interconnects. Those are great. I was actually looking for a 50-pin interconnect. I wanted to have a few of those because that's very common for the interconnects on arcade boards. Computer parts and switches there. Not so much stuff that you really need. I mean, there's some parts in there that are shared with arcades. Let's see. What else are we looking at? Oh, zip ties. Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm going around the other way. What are these parts? Oh, these are all connectors. Quick connects and stuff like that. And here's all the Molex connectors. The ones you'd use this tool on. And actually, I grabbed this tool right off of this rack, and there's another one down the bottom. You see the red handles. And see, I just flashed in front of the camera. Belts. Not so much. That might be good for some of the mechanical games. Here's TV adjustment tools. I had a hard time getting the camera to focus. It was pretty dark in the store. He had the lights half off. He was just saving electricity. He said he'd turn them on, but I just had the light on my camera on doing this. There's a bunch of screws and bolts there for PCBs. Let's see here. Oh, that's power adapters and amplifiers for TV signals. And more, those are breadboards there. Let's see what else we got here. More breadboards. Those are back to the project boxes. Oh, those are for doing your etching, your photoresists on there. Those are the wires again. Project boxes. This is really cool. This is a tube tester. At first I thought it was a CRT tester. And I was like, how do you stick these things in there? Because it says color TV. So I'm thinking that this was something that you would use to test the CRT tubes. Although I should have known. I mean, the connectors are slightly different on that from a CRT. But yeah, so I got a little overexcited about that one. Let's see what else we got here. And I don't know if I got too much video on the other side. I think I did. I went back and I recorded a second video. Lots of parts, just tons of parts. And yeah, here's our all different kinds of IC chips here. I don't even know what they all are. I mean, I would, there's ones I might need. I would just say the part number I would want. Solder. Let's see what else we got here. And more ICs. And more of the ICs, just kind of walking around. Completely aimless, as you can see. Oh, there's arcade locks. Like locks you see in an arcade game. I mean, they can be used for anything. And there's, what was that? That was conductive epoxy. Okay, that's the end of that video. I record a little bit more. I realized I had missed a section of the store. This is the back wall. And, oh, slow down! Okay, more caps, it looks like. Soldering tools. More resistor... Oh, I can't tell those. There's some more resistor networks there. Oh, slow down. And what are those? Well, I can't even tell. I can't even tell. What was I thinking? I was way too fast. I was so excited to find a store like this. those are diff switches, I think. And there's some edge connectors. That's a JAMMA. That would be a JAMMA connector right there. I mean, it's not just JAMMA, but it's a 28-pin edge connector, so you can use that for JAMMA. Oh, and that was it. I also recorded there. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching this. You know, if you're looking for any parts, you might want to try the store. The website's trojanolectronics.com. Granted, you know, it's a local store for me, so that's what's good about it. And I think what you should learn from this is that if you spend a little time looking around, you might find one of these stores around. It was amazing, all the stuff they had in there. Lots of antique components too, I would say. So yeah, that's what I found. It's very exciting. I'll be able to do some more repairs without having to you know, go online and buy stuff. I'm still gonna have to buy stuff online, you know, and I'm still gonna order from Bob Roberts. I love Bob Roberts. He's a great guy. He provides some great stuff. His cap kits are great because you don't have to spend the time looking up parts. But if I'm, you know, and I can't buy flybacks from this place, at least as far as I know. So those will be what I'm buying from Bob, as well as other things. Like he didn't, for some reason, the store didn't have PCB feet at all. I can't imagine that probably they would have the need to sell them ever. So, but it's a great store. Lots of stuff, lots of tools, and so look for one local to you, or buy from this guy here, or buy from Bob Roberts. They're all good places. It's definitely a really good place to go. I actually found he had some lithium-ion batteries, ones I had ordered online, and they pay the shipping on them. If you saw, I bought from someone on eBay, did free shipping, and they shipped them illegally by sending them by the post office. And that's definitely not something you should be doing. But I'm not the one that sent it, so I'm not in trouble for doing it. At least I think I'm not. I didn't know he was going to send it to the post office. I assumed that he was going to send it UPS ground. But anyway, so... but he had them right in the store, so that was great. So I didn't have to, so I could go and buy them there. And it's good. It's just good to know. And he had all different kinds of batteries, PC batteries, like the ones they had battery that would go in my Neo Geo. I mean, not the. I mean, I replaced it with a different kind of battery button holder, but he actually had the original battery that was in Neo Geo, which was kind of cool. So yeah, so look for a store near you, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video. And I have some more for you. I'm going to have videos showing how to use these things, although it's pretty obvious how they get used, but it's good to show it, and I will be back. Bye.